taper at the end of this by pulling it. And then slide it the whole way. I just want to get a little bit out the back that could hold a small treble. Now I'm going to take a 5mm brass bead. I'm going to put it on. I'll also slide it down. So we get to there. Trim that off. And flame that on. And this is the mount we're going to come up with. So take our red 10 thread, and now I'm going to put on 3 stripped hackles. If you notice, I'm going to tie my fly back to here, but I'm not going to tie these in back to there immediately, because the aim with this fly is to get a sort of a reversed taper than what we're used to. So I want to keep it as thin as possible down the back, so I'm just lining these up with wraps further up the fly. Then I take all 3 of these, slide them back, trim them, that'll make all 3 the same length. So now I want to put on a little bit, I think of gold tinsel I'll do on the rear of this one. This really fine little gold tinsel. And then we'll bind that back. As far as our flared portion. Now I'm going to put on a mess. A few turns of that is about. With fine tinsel. tie and silk. Now I'm going to swap over to a Danville's red stretch gloss. And what I want to do now is build up a taper. So at the back I'm going to let my thread flatten out again and get up to our gold section, and then come forward. We just work at that until we build a bit of a taper up towards the bead. Now to finish it off, I'm going to create a whip finish, but I'm sort of travelling with it as I go to make, again, a bit of taper for myself. And that's the fly dye. It just now needs to be varnished, and you can do that either with straight varnish or super glue, or one of the UV cure products would also be much quicker. What I'll do there now is, as that dries, I'll get it several coats of a clear varnish as well. But that's a red and gold Zelda tube.